What's up, guys, and welcome back to the We Are Investing channel, a channel that is dedicated in investing and personal finance. On this video, I want to talk about 3 penny stocks. I want to go over 3 companies that I think have a lot of upside potential here. The stock is still very cheap. They are penny stocks, so obviously they are high risk, high reward. But I do think that these stocks might be a good play for the short term and maybe even long term. Each stock is a little bit different, but at least you should be adding these stocks to your watch list, and you should do some research on these stocks as well. Now, with that being said, before we proceed into the 3 stocks that I have for this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell, and smashing that like button. Turn that baby blue. Goes a long way in helping the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. And please be aware that there is a Patreon page for this channel that gives you access to a Discord server of over 200 members, and you also get to follow the portfolio in real time. I post whenever I open or close a position, so that way you can follow the portfolio, and if and when I open up a position in any of these 3 stocks, you will be notified if you are part of the Patreon. Alright, so let's talk about the first penny stock that I think is a buy right now. Now, this stock trades under ticker symbol SLGBF and is traded on the OTC. So you cannot invest or trade this stock if you have a brokerage with Robinhood or Webull. You need a different account. TD Ameritrade, Schwab, Fidelity, those are some accounts that will allow you to trade over-the-counter stocks. Now, I've actually done a video solely on this company. I definitely like this as a long-term investment, 5 to 10 years. I'll explain the thesis behind this long-term investment in this video, but I do have money in this stock. I have it on my TD Ameritrade account. I put around $1,000 right now, and I'm going to be adding over time, but I'm in no rush because I do think that this is a very long-term investment in a penny stock that I think has tremendous upside. I think the stock can actually reach $100 a share in the next 10 years, 5 to 10 years. But with that being said, because it is a penny stock, there is a lot of risk as well, so I'm not going to put a ton of money behind this stock. Now, the company behind the stock is Good Natured Products Incorporated. They are a publicly traded bioplastics, that is the key word here, bioplastics company founded in 2006, and they're based in Vancouver. And I want to share with you guys an article that I read that I found very interesting for the bioplastics sector. A look at leading bioplastic companies. Biodegradable plastics is a popular new trend that means we can avoid plastics that don't break down and hence damage the environment. The biodegradable plastic market is projected to grow from $3 billion in 2018 to $6.12 billion by 2023 at a compound annual growth rate of 15.1%. And the author's summary from the article states that his preferred companies in the sector are the pure plays that are growing well. 2 smaller market caps that appeal are Biome Technologies and Good Natured Products Incorporated, which is the stock that we are mentioning in today's video. Simply put, this company creates products that can replace the use of plastics. Single-use plastics are getting banned more and more, and it would not surprise me if we see these bans continue and we have to find an alternate use to plastics altogether. And that is where Good Natured Products Incorporated comes into play. Now, we should all know that the market for plastics is ginormous. And if bioplastics is able to take some of that market away from traditional plastics, bioplastics are going to perform really well. And companies that produce bioplastics are also going to perform really well, and it should trickle down to shareholders. According to this article, the plastic market size is going to hit $710 billion by 2027 at a compound annual growth rate of 6.2%. And right now, this stock is currently trading at a share price of 70 cents and has an $83.59 million market cap. So the thesis behind this long-term investment is that this company is able to take market share in the bioplastic realm, which is also going to be growing because they are going to be taking market share from your traditional plastics. And because this stock right now has a market cap that is so small, if they're just able to take some of that market share, that is going to be really good for this stock. And that is where you're going to start seeing returns on your investment. And long term, the trend remains bullish because there is definitely a problem with the amount of plastics that we use, and this is a solution that can be utilized across the world. This product is a global product which increases the total addressable market for Good Natured Products. The second stock that I want to talk about is American Resources Corporation. It trades under ticker symbol AREC and is traded on the NASDAQ. So you can buy and sell this stock via Webull or Robinhood or any brokerage. The current share price is under $2. It is $1.95. And if you look at the 3-month chart, it's only up 30%. So in my personal opinion, there is tremendous upside still with this stock. And if we take a look at the business and what they are planning to do, that is where we see extra upside and massive potential for AREC. And according to this article, the company rang the closing bell on December 29, 2020 in celebration of the commencement of operations at its premier mining site, Perry County Resources Complex, and the launch of the company's critical and rare earth mineral subsidiary, American Rare Earth LLC, earlier this year. The company is expected to provide significant revenue growth beginning in 2021, and American Rare Earth is focused on the collection and processing of rare earth and critical minerals. This is a rapidly growing electrification market, and they are helping establish this important supply chain back to North America. And I want to bring your attention to one of the rare earth minerals that they are targeting, that is NdPr. It is most commonly used in the strongest type of rare earth magnets, which enable the conversion of electrical energy into motion via permanent magnet motors commonly used in electric vehicles. These magnets are also used in drones and some defense technology. Now, the reason why I know that is because that is what MP Materials is mining as well. And if you've been following this channel, you know that I am bullish on MP Materials. But that stock has run up a lot and is now trading at a much higher share price. The reason why I see upside for this stock is because if they're able to complete a mine, get this mineral from the earth and process it, they are going to be very similar to MP Materials, and thus the share price is going to increase dramatically. We're at $2 a share right now. I can definitely see this increasing to more than $30 a share. But there is a caveat here, and there is risk associated with this stock. That caveat is they do not have a mine right now. They are searching for one. They opened up this company to be able to do so, but that does not mean that they're going to be able to do so. And we know that there are a lot of regulations. It is very hard to get a mine running. You have to go through the DEP, the EPA. There are many hurdles that you have to cross in order to get a mine running and in order to have a successful plant. But with that being said, there is a huge need in America to have these rare earth mining facilities in place to reduce our dependency on other countries, especially for the defense of our own country. We need to rely on American countries, on American soil to get these products so that we can protect our home front. So there might be difficulties with regulations, but there is a huge need, and I think the government realizes that because they are providing grants to companies like MP Materials to get their sites running at full capacity, to have these sites process these materials so that they are made and processed in American soil. So I definitely think the risk to reward ratio is favorable here. All right, the last stock that I want to talk about, this is probably the most speculative and the highest risk of the three. This is AITX. It's also traded on the OTC, so you cannot invest through Webull or Robinhood. And it has a current share price right now of 0.0348. This is super cheap. This is sub penny stock territory. This is high risk, high reward. And again, like I said before, do not risk more than you're willing to lose when it comes to these kinds of stocks. Now, on December 22nd, there was a press release stating that robotic assistance devices large opportunity on the immediate horizon. Today, they announced that a major deal of AITX's wholly owned subsidiary, Robotic Assistant Devices, has received a greatly anticipated order for a 5-unit RAD solution. This integrated autonomous remote security and access solution will be deployed to a Fortune 500 end user client with over 10 distribution centers and over 7,500 retail locations in the United States and Puerto Rico. So in a nutshell, what this company provides to its customers are products that can provide security remotely through robotics and software. They have stationary items, but they also have this Romeo, which is a robot that roams around and provides security remotely, which reduces the need for a physical security guard. Now, this product to me still looks very elementary, and there's a lot of improvements that should be made to provide a better product. But they are trying to do something new. It is new technology, and there is a market for this technology. And if they're successful and can get more orders and refine their product into a better, crisp looking machine, then this is something that has massive potential. According to the company itself, so these numbers might be a little bit inflated, the global video surveillance market size is expected to become a $75 billion industry by 2025. And the robotic security market is expected to reach $2.4 billion by 2022. And this company, with its initial mobile robot Romeo, is well positioned to seize and capitalize on these growing and lucrative markets. So who knows what's going to happen here? In all honesty, I don't know if this is going to work out or not. I definitely think it's a unique product. They're one of a kind, and they're trying to do something that nobody else is doing, which makes them a leader in this very, very small industry. But if it provides value to its clients and it saves them money, then there is a good reason why they would implement this kind of technology and these kinds of products. And that is where you'll see an increase in your investment if that happens. And it could very well happen. However, I think it's going to take some time to play out. However, what I think is more likely to happen in the short term for this stock is if people start to find out what this company does and they like the possibility here, we could see a pop in the share price. That is just my personal opinion. I do not know what's going to happen, but that is what I think is most likely to happen right now. And over the long term, this does have potential. Now, with that being said, guys, that wraps it up for the top 3 penny stocks right now. If you like this video and the content that I am providing, please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell, and smashing that like button. Do not forget about the Patreon page. We get access to a Discord server of 200 members, and you also get to follow the portfolio in real time. But you know the deal. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya!